Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So as we begin the trading week, we're hearing a few stories, as we usually do over the weekend, that could potentially shake up the markets on the gaps on Monday morning and also lead to potential reversals when a market has spiked as well. So always good to keep an eye on headlines over the weekend, especially for stocks. We're hearing that Johnson & Johnson have settled with the state of New York for $230 million. And this is the case of the role of the company in the opioid epidemic that was for the last 10 years. Basically it finished in 2019. So basically what it was all about is nearly 250,000 people unfortunately had died by the way of overdosing on prescription opioids in the United States. As I say, it's the last 10 years, so it's from 1999 to 2019, and close enough. So the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention were basically in cahoots with New York State, and there was going to be a lawsuit filed against Johnson & Johnson, but they have settled out of court. Will no longer be a part of the trial because of this. Johnson & Johnson spokespeople have spoken out to say the settlement is not an admission of liability or wrongdoing, but it remains committed to providing certainty for involved parties and critical assistance for communities in need. So quite a significant factor there, because you have to wonder if there's going to be any more pharmaceutical companies that are going to be accused or involved in any lawsuits coming. And also sticking with the pharmaceutical industry, I just want to touch on Pfizer as well, because I just want to keep in contact with them. They are doing very well in their vaccination rollout, but the FDA has recently put them on a warning list to patients about a rare heart inflammation that could be in conjunction with the Pfizer vaccine itself. So health officials said the benefits of receiving the vaccine still outweigh the risks, as they have been doing for all of the vaccinations, as there have just been 12.6 heart inflammations per 1 million people. So, again, you have to just wonder, with the rollout of the vaccinations, do the governments and regulators care too much if there are people having side effects? They're just trying to roll out these vaccinations as quickly as possible. So hasn't really done too much in the way of the move on the stock. I've got this on the daily chart at the moment. The only thing I'm looking at the moment with the help of the Ichimoku indicator is the fact that we are having this choppy action now between the 38 and $41 area. So I'm just waiting for signals for a breakout. Looking on the RSI, there is a slight bearish divergence, and we could have actually already seen that here, but it just depends how far down it's going to go. If we break this line here, roughly about the $38 area, then I will expect probably another move lower, roughly about $5, probably going into the lower region of the $30 area. So this is something I'll be looking out for very, very strongly in the next few trading days. Pfizer, as I said, are pretty much leading the way in the vaccination rollout and the trust segment as well. As apart from this FDA story, we haven't really heard any more many negative things with the vaccination compared to Moderna, AstraZeneca, etc. So it's looking quite buoyant for Pfizer. And just to look at Johnson & Johnson as well, the last time I looked at it, again, we've got these recent peaks. I just move this down here for you so it's just a little bit easier to see. We just saw these recent peaks, and it's failed to break. We're moving to the downside now, but the fact that we are bouncing off this recent low, and the Ichimoku border of the lower cloud, the lower border of the Ichimoku cloud is just hovering over this line, then if we can get another hit back up, then we should probably have another move to the upside, and I'll be putting a buy position in there roughly about the $164 area. So just a few things to look out for in the next few trading days as we start the week. As I said, the vaccine rollout is still going on, trying to get as many people as possible vaccinated in a certain amount of time, but there are obviously these side stories that are coming out as well. So just a few things to look out for. So that's all from the Stockwatch today. Thank you very much for joining me. As usual, if you have any comments or queries, please add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.